Open up your brown book, baby. It's for you, it's for us. The fantasies, no one can judge us, no one can judge us. This is for us. Open up your brown book, baby. It's for you.
Hey y'all, hey, it's your girl Shay Baby, and welcome to the Brown Book series. Today I have such a treat for you. Now, let me just tell y'all a little bit about this author. You know how sometimes, you could be doing your shows and whatever, and then you have the authors to come through, and they'll be like, yo, what's up, here and there. But if they're not, either a part of their crew ain't being interviewed, they ain't there. Or if it ain't they interview, they ain't there, you know what I'm saying? But this next author, when I tell you, every Wednesday night at 6 o'clock, she's there. She ain't playing. She's like, I'm right here 10 minutes prior to. And, those are the authors that I love. That's why I appreciate the Beverly Jenkins and the Brenda Jacksons and the Sharice Hodges and the Naima Simone, and many ones who are there on Saturday. Wednesday nights at 6 o'clock. But this young lady, she's there. She's engaging. She's it's so amazing. I'm so appreciative of her because she is literally for real a Brown Book series player. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for Sweet Briar's own Miss Kathy Douglas. Hi, Kathy.
Hey, Shay.
How are you, babe?
I'm doing good. How about you?
Girl, I'm doing good, honey. I'm so super stoked. When I say I'm excited that you are here, oh my God. I feel like I talk to you all the time because, on Wednesday nights and stuff, when you be in the chat room and things, I'll be like, okay, what's up, Kathy? What's going on? So I feel like I've known you forever.
That's the way I feel. And I had so much fun. I'm telling you, the people that you have are good. Your interviews are good. Your games are fun. And I look forward to it. I set my clock to watch the Brown Book series. That's much CTV.
That's what I'm talking about, baby. You know what? I am so appreciative. You are so awesome. I'll be like, look at, and girl, let me just say, honey, when you did that unboxing.
Oh yeah, girl, that stuff was good.
Baby, you did that. I was like, look at Miss Kathy. Look, I was all up in your box like, what she got up in there?
I was trying to see what I had, huh?
I had to try. I had to see what you had, honey, and I was loving it. So, Kathy, tell us a little bit about you, girl. Honey, what you doing up there in Chicago, Chi-Town? What's up?
Well, let me see. I'm married. I got a couple kids. Right now we are finally opening up again, so I may be going out, seeing some people. Probably not. Let me not tell that lie, because I don't believe all these people saying they're vaccinated, but a whole lot of people ain't even. So not gonna be doing that.
Right.
I'm just trying to make it through. I'm just getting from here to there and trying to avoid as much trouble as I can.
Girl, you sound like me, honey. I already told you that I think me and you cousins or something.
We cousins, girl.
We are too much alike. This is crazy. Even our houses are alike. Both of them are like, look, now, y'all straight, y'all license is great. Leave us alone.
That's exactly it. It's like, okay, I told you now. I can tell you the same thing again, but I think I'm gonna go down in the basement until it's over.
Yeah, mine too. He's like, I'm so happy. He's like, my husband is like, I cannot wait till this house get finished so I can go in my man cave and stop
be by myself.
Yeah, and be by himself. Now, Kathy, girl, so you a lawyer?
I am. I don't practice anymore. But yeah, I am a lawyer.
Why you don't practice anymore?
Well,
what happened?
What happened was once upon a time. I did, and I did. And once my kids were born, see, I had a stay-at-home mom most of my life until she went back to school. And I always said when my kids were born, I was going to stay home with them if I could and raise them. Not that I don't trust people, but I know what I'm going to do.
Exactly.
And I just wanted to be home with my babies, and I was. And then once they got started school, my younger, they're 19 months apart, then I would take them to school, and I did. So my husband was like, I guess she ain't going back to work.
I guess not.
I guess she ain't going. It's like, okay, all day kindergarten, and she's still at home.
I love it. So what what is it? What law was you practicing? Is that the word I'm looking for?
I was doing labor and employment. So I've been both sides.
What's that called? EEOC or something?
Yeah, but what I would do, I started off working for a union.
Okay.
And I was with AFSCME for a while, and then I switched over to management. And so I've done both sides, but I'm the one who is like, if you get in trouble with your job, you can call me, because that's what I do. I can't sell your house. I can't keep you from going to prison, but I can help you if you got trouble with your job.
So if I get in trouble here in the Brown Book series, I can call you. You can help me.
Well, well, who you gonna get in trouble with, Shay?
Girl, I don't know, honey. I know. Listen,
you ain't got no boss. You the boss.
I'm the boss, but I have to put policies in place for myself.
Well, wait a minute, Shay. Well, wait. Am I representing you as the employer or the employee?
Oh my God, let me see. I think as the employer. Okay. Oh wait, no, the employee. Oh,
the
girl.
Employee? Well, see, if you're the employee, I got one line. Would I always tell my employee, because I had this one guy first, and he would tell me one story, and I wrote it down. Then I met with him again, and he told me a different story, and I wrote it down. The third time, I said, "Look, just get one line, stick with it." So if you're the employee, I can say, because I will not let the employer under any circumstances. You must absolutely tell the truth, because we worrying about somebody else. Right. But boy, get your story and stick with it.
Okay, so that's what I'm gonna do. Okay, so when the Brown Book be talking about their craziness to me, I'm be like, listen, you guys need to talk to my lawyer.
Tell him call me. Tell him call me.
She gonna get it together for me, because girl, you just never know, honey. Sometimes y'all interviews be trying to get me kicked out of pages and channels and stuff. I'm trying to get my own channel, honey. Ooh.
Oh well, if you get in trouble, you ain't gonna get in no trouble, girl, Shay. You know where the line is. You just go up to the line, but you don't cross it.
Exactly.
Don't cross the line now. You can bump up to it and maybe hit it with your toe. But don't cross.
Yeah, I ain't gonna do cross. I got, I'm too cute to all be up in jail, honey. I don't feel like being somebody's girlfriend today.
That's right. You too cute for that.
Them girls love me. Them like, there she goes.
You know what they gonna say? Oh, I know Shay Baby. I've been watching your show every week.
They'll be now braiding my hair.
Be like, no, this Shay Baby, you can't bother her because she be having the people on. So
okay.
you be protected. You be protected.
I'm protected. I appreciate it. And I'll be like, okay, Kathy, you on your way and get,
Can't get you out of jail, Shay. Didn't I just say that?
Well, okay, so now you need to talk to Ashley. Ashley's the one that the other lawyer that get me out of jail. So we
I can't deal with that. I can keep you in trouble at your job. Now, if you're going to jail, ain't nothing I can do about that.
Oh my God. You just make a phone call for me, Kathy. Sure.
I can call somebody. I can write, but I can't get you out.
I can't get you out. Lord Jesus, I absolutely love it. Now, Kathy.
Mm-hmm.
Girl, I had heard.
Uh-oh.
I heard that, girl, honey, you was all into romance at one point, honey, but then, honey, you had her turn your back on romance, honey, and fell in love with Stephen King, girl.
Okay, I do love romance. I had put him down for a minute.
Mm-hmm. What's a minute? What's a minute?
I don't know, a couple of years or something till I started scaring myself. I did. I scared myself. I was like, if I'm searching under the bed for stuff, I had to start reading Stephen King, and he's so scary, girl. But it was good. And I read this one story, it was The Boogeyman, the stupidest story ever. It was really not. It was bad. Girl, I was looking, and I couldn't sleep with my closet door open. I was looking under the bed at night. Girl. I said, you know what? Now, why are you doing this to yourself?
Yes.
I'm like, it's time to get back to romance. If something gonna be in your dream, let it be a good-looking man.
Girl, a good girl. Let it be a wet dream, Jesus.
Right. If my books are gonna be in my dream, let them be something good.
That's what I'm talking about. And speaking of books in your dreams, honey.
In my dreams.
Yes, it brings us to the first segment here in the Brown Book series called Name That Book.
Okay, I'm ready now because I have read my books.
Okay, we're gonna see, girl. you already know how we get down here then. You know, we take either
Mhm.
a passage or a main character, because you have some series, main character or synopsis or something from one of your books, and you have to name that book.
And I'm ready. I'm ready.
Ready? Oh, she ready, y'all. Ew. Okay, first up, name that book. You're going to get this one. This is real easy. Character, Megan Jennings.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Oh, shoot, this one.
Yeah. Uh-huh. Yep. There she go. Name that.
The City Girls Homecoming.
Get it there.
Because it wasn't a Sweet Briar one. And I was like, okay, what was the name of that book that wasn't a Sweet Briar?
It wasn't a Sweet Briar, honey, but it was a Kathy Douglas book.
It was a book I wrote. That is correct.
It's a Kathy Douglas book. All right. Now, this is a passage. You ready?
Okay, I'm ready.
All right. Even though he wore a wedding band, she would better have been put there by the poor woman who died in the accident. Name that book.
She would better have.
Even though he wore a wedding band. You know.
Okay. I'm gonna go with How to Steal the Lawman's Heart.
How to Steal the Lawman. That's your first book, Kathy.
That's our first book.
Yes. Oh my God.
If I started reading them in order. I'm like, Shay is not catching me. Shay's not catching me.
Okay then. Yeah, you honey, you doing it. I love it. Okay. Name that book. I love this man's name. Daniel DeBose.
Oh, another one that's not a Sweet Briar that you was trying to get, and it was the Mavericks Baby arrangement.
The Mavericks Baby arrangement. Look at you. Hey, she getting it. She getting. Okay. Here we go.
Uh-oh.
That book. It's like a little what do you call it? Prelude, synopsis, something.
Okay.
Name that book. They pretended to be lovers, but there's nothing make believe about the baby on the world.
And I was just thinking about, because I did read part of this one too, because I'm telling you, Shay, I was preparing. This is a baby between friends.
Are you ready for me, huh?
Listen, Shay, I've been coming to your show every week. So I'm like, I'm not gonna get caught. I'm a read all my books.
Okay then. All right then. Well, listen. Last one. Miss Marie, all my books. Is a passage.
Okay.
Thank goodness. His mother had moved to Atlanta to stay with her sister shortly after his father's funeral.
Oh, now you know I know what this one is. This one is from Redemption on Rivers Ranch.
Redemption on Rivers Ranch.
That
book right here.
Yes.
Is so freaking good, Kathy.
Oh, thank you.
Let me just say this before I ask you to tell us a little bit about Redemption on Rivers Ranch. So I don't know what I was doing. I don't know what the hell I was doing. You know me, I be doing so much stuff. And I was like, y'all, I want to read something real sweet, real cute. And Cherie says, Shay, have you read Kathy Douglas's books? You know, the Sweet Briar series. And I was like, no. She's like, girl, take the weekend and read the series. And I'm telling you, I had to call Sharice and was like, girl, man, you did that. This series is so freaking good. Like,
thank you.
Like, no shit, no shade. This is some good stuff. I said, what the hell, Kathy? This is good. So, Kathy, tell everybody a little bit, just a little bit. Don't get no spoilers.
Okay, I'm not gonna give it away.
Don't give it away. Redemption on Rivers Ranch. Tell us a little bit about it.
Okay.
Well, figure out these new banners they got up here. I don't know what the hell going on. Okay.
Okay. It is Redemption on Rivers Ranch is a friends to lovers story. Gabriella Tucker used to spend the summers at her great aunt's ranch, and Carson lives across the road. And so they became like really good friends from the time they were like 6 and 7. And she would come every year until she was like 15. And so then now 15 years have passed. She's a divorced mother of 2 kids, and he's had some kind of issues of his own. And so they get together and they become friends again. And then of course they fall in love. But I really, really, really felt so bad because Carson shows up in, if you've read any of my other books, The Rancher's Return.
Yes.
And I felt so bad about how I did him.
Yeah, hold on now. Let me just get back on this screen with you, because let me just say this.
I felt so bad.
Yeah, you didn't do Carson right.
I did not.
You did not. And I said she's gonna have to write a redemption book.
I had to redeem myself.
You have to redeem yourself, Kathy. I was gonna call you and tell you about that now, honey, because I felt some type of way. I felt bad. But look how many other books I wrote after that, and I was like, "Ooh, you better do something for Carson." Yeah, you asked me to feel that bad. You.
I was like, I feel bad, but oops, Joni needs a book.
This is so crazy. So, Kathy, when did you know you wanted to become a writer?
I don't know exactly. I always loved books and I always read, but I never thought about the people writing the books. You know what I mean? I never thought about it. And then in my mind, I guess they were like these, actually in my mind, mostly they were men. And for whatever reason, I guess because my parents were both readers, but they read a lot of mystery and suspense and murder. And those were all like the titles that I would see, and the authors looked like men's names. And I did read Taylor Caldwell. And of course, I thought, for a long time, I thought Taylor Caldwell was a man.
Right.
So it never occurred to me. And then when I had an older sister who's 5 years older than I am, and whatever she was going to be, I was going to be. She was going to be a teacher. I was going to be a teacher. She was going to be a doctor. I was going to be a doctor. Well, when she was going to be a lawyer and I was going to be a lawyer, I heard her say, I wish Kat would stop saying she was going to be everything I'm going to be. So I said, fine, I'm going to be a lawyer. I didn't have no idea what lawyers did because I was 6 years old, but okay, fine. I'm not going to say I'm not going to copy you no more. Right. So then I just focused on being a lawyer. And once my kids were in preschool, I started reading romances again because I had time. And then I was like, I kind of want to write one. And so I was like, well, in preschool, 2.5 hours a day, 4 days a week. So I would just write during that time. Girl, I wrote some horrible stuff. Oh, good Lord.
Did you, girl?
And it was so bad. I had to get rid of those notebooks. It was so bad. I mean, it was awful. And then I started writing and submitting to Harlequin. And it was also bad. Girl, that's when you used to mail it off. And then they would send you. Girl, by the time I mail it off, by the time I walked back to the house, I had the rejection letter. And it was just, but it took a long time. But then I said, yeah, I want to write. But I remember going on a trip before I got married with my best friend, and we were on an airplane. And I was like, oh, I wish I had a pen I could write how I'm feeling. I want to write a story. And I told her about it. And she's like, oh, that sounds like it would be good. Well, then I came home, went back to work, forgot about it, got married, had kids. So then when I started writing again, I was like, Joya, I think I want to, she said, well, you told me that a long time ago. And I had just forgotten that I wanted to be a writer. So I just started writing again, and I was writing in notebooks. And then one day my husband gave me a computer. And I was like, oh, I got to do it now. You know what I mean? It's right. You spend all this money on a computer. So I started writing. So it's kind of vague. I just always like to read.
And so you just started writing. Now, how hard was it for you to get published? Well, you said you got a bunch of rejection letters.
Oh, it took a long time. I think it took me, I started writing like 2004 or 5, something like that. But I didn't, and then I wasn't really submitting back then, but I just started writing. But once I started submitting it, I want to say 5 or 6 years, because I submitted the How to Steal the Lawman's Heart. I submitted that in I want to say 2014 or something.
They rejected it?
No, they accepted. Well, I sent it to the editor and he liked it. Okay. And the one who's my editor now, and he said, well, he had to send it on to the senior editor. And so then I was still writing. He's like, well, send me your next book. And when I finished, I sent that. That was The Waitress's Secret. And then I wrote another book. He's like, send that in too. And that was The Rancher and the City Girl. It took like 22 months. And I don't think he knew how long had passed, because finally I was like, maybe she doesn't like it as much as you do. And he was like, no, I'm sure she will. But, she had her other books that she was editing. Plus, she had to look at all the books. And I think time just got by. Okay. And so even though I'm sitting there every day looking at this, today going to be the day. But I mean, they were going on they had other things that they needed to do. So I don't think they knew how much time had passed until I told him. I was like, it's been 22 months. And he was like, really? Because he hadn't known it taking that long. But he's like, give me a week. And within a week, I got the call.
Oh, that is what's up. So, okay, when you got the call, like, how excited was you? Was you like, what did you do?
Oh my God, I was so excited. And my husband was out of town, but my sons were home. And so I was like, I got it. And so we jumped up and down and all of that in a circle, all happy. Yay, I finally saw the book. Oh my God. All the rejections and, but finally got it. And I was like, yay.
Yeah, you finally got it and you kept it going too.
Yeah, that's the hard. But then it was like, okay, what if I can't do it again? What if I don't, you know what I mean? It's like, okay, I did it. But now here comes the doubt. Like, what if that's all the stories I know? And, it wasn't, but, that paranoia.
Yeah, you did that. I was like, okay, look at Miss Kathy, honey. She said that, honey.
And trying for more.
Oh, you are. You're doing great. And speaking of doing it, it brings us to the next segment. Honey. Called, you already know. Who'd you rather?
Who'd you rather?
We take one of your heroes, and we pit them against each other, and you let us know. You know the routine. Who you want it? Yes, no marriage. We ain't talking about that. We ain't trying to have nobody cheering. We ain't trying to do nothing. We trying to hit it, quit it.
All right.
Let's go. All right. Who'd you rather? I love this little boy. Daniel DuBois or Paul Stevens?
Oh, I see. You know what?
You see,
now that's a tough one.
Yeah, I know it.
Okay. Now Daniel, he was very serious.
He was,
but he was committed, and he was exceedingly wealthy. Just thought I'd throw that in there.
Yeah.
Paul was loyal,
very,
but he could hold a grudge.
And he should have, though. She married his freaking brother.
I know, but he stopped calling her. But you're right. She was wrong, but they was both wrong. Okay, I'm gonna go with Daniel. Just okay, yeah, I'm gonna go. Daniel seemed like he got less baggage.
Yes. Paul was upset.
But and with Paul, like, I don't know if I would just be like a revenge one type of thing. Like, I'm gonna get her back, so I'm gonna sleep with Kathy. You know what I mean? So I think there could be some, but with Daniel, I don't think there'd be any extra baggage. So I'm gonna say stay safe with Daniel. I'm gonna go with Daniel.
And Daniel, yeah, he had some money, and he had some. He was very, very, very nice looking too. Very nice.
Yes, he was.
I call it. All right, who'd you rather? Oh, here we go with the bros. Chef Brandon Danielson or
you gonna put the brothers together? Oh man. Brandon did have them locks, which I love.
Girl. Oof.
So I love it too. His didn't look quite as good as yours, but
thank you.
And Russell was fun.
Yeah.
He had a good spirit, and Brandon has some issues in the past. I'm gonna go with Brandon.
No, okay. I'm gonna go with Brandon too, because he can feel me feel good.
Girl, yeah, he could he could do it. I'm going with Brandon.
I'm like, you got something for me to eat? I got something for you to eat. Who'd you rather, honey? Let's do rancher against rancher. Jericho Jones or Donovan Cordero.
And I love both of them.
Me too, girl.
Let's see.
But just the book cover, one of them made me want him more.
Let me see. Who had the best cover? Oh yeah, Jericho. Yeah, okay, I'm gonna go with him.
Jericho, whoever that boy was on that cover,
Wasn't he?
that
Oh
man
yeah.
fine.
Yeah, he can. And Donovan, you can't really see him because he's from a distance. So
Yeah, he was
I'm gonna
cute.
go with Jericho.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I was reading Jericho's story, looking at that boy on the cover. I was like, open your mouth and say, "Yes, Lord." Yes,
yeah, Jericho.
love.
Definitely Jericho.
Okay, so we're gonna do Jericho. Okay, last one. Oh, you about to gag? You ready? Who'd you rather, Mayor Lex Dalvin or Chief of Police in Trent Knight?
Okay, you know what? Lex is a fun person. Lex got all fun. He's got a great personality, and Trent is he's very serious. He's focused on what he thinks is right, and that sometimes he don't hear nobody else.
Right.
That focus could be a good thing if he's focusing on the right thing.
I'm trying to tell you, honey, up against the wall, you focus against that baby.
If he would just focus, concentrate on me, that's it.
That's it.
But I'm gonna have to go with Lex because Lex is just fun.
All right.
I like Lex. I'm gonna go with Lex because I think I might be getting mad at Trent. You know what I mean? So I'm gonna go with Lex.
After you finish, you gonna be mad at Trent. Okay, I like that. I like that.
That's
okay. Now, are you a hybrid? You're not a hybrid author, right?
No, I'm just only Harlequin.
Okay, so have you ever thought about being hybrid or just going indie?
Well, you know what? Sometimes I would like to, because when I see authors do like a lot of different giveaways or promotions, things that they can do with books that they've written and published themselves, right, that they have more freedom to do that. I like being traditionally published. And so I think as long as they keep giving me contracts, I'm gonna keep signing them. But at some point I would like to be hybrid just to have that more flexibility, right, to do different things. And yeah, I would like to try that.
So you can't do that now?
I can write a book and try to publish it on my own, but I have a lot of respect for them, the people who do it, because I know there's a lot of work that goes on behind them that I have no idea about it, right, because I don't have to do it. I don't have to do the cover. I don't have to try to do find my own editor to do all that. I don't have to try and deal with the whole Amazon and all of that, Kindle and Barnes. I don't have to try to set it up everywhere. Things that the publisher does that I don't have to do. But at the same time, then they have the freedom to change prices when they want and try different promotions. So each one I think has a benefit.
Right.
But right now, I'm focused. I'm good. But maybe sometime in the future, I can see trying it. But it just seems like I know there's a whole lot of work.
It's a whole lot. Yeah. When I talk to different ones who are doing it, who are indie authors, I'd be like, I don't understand. Like, girl, that's a lot of work.
It is. And it's probably even more than what I even know. Like just what I'm talking about now is probably even more that they do behind the scenes that I don't even know about.
You're right about that.
I don't do it. This probably 10 times more.
Oh my God. Well, speaking of promotions and giveaways and all that good stuff. So, of course, Brown Book Series, we are gifting you 50 e-copies.
Thank you, Shay.
Yes, 50 e-copies. So you can, in your book club, you can just give them to, look, radio words, but here's a 50 of your friends now. 50 of your fans. But right now, though, we're going to play a game called Great Minds Think Alike.
Oh, that's a new game.
Yes, this is the new game. Great Minds Think Alike. So I'm going to give you a question or whatever. You're going to give me your answer, but you got to try to match it with what I have already answered. So we got to kind of match each other,
Okay.
And if you win all 7 correctly, then one of your book club members will win a $50 gift card courtesy of Amazon. How about that?
Oh, I'm liking that.
Yes. So you're playing for one of your, and then you get to pick whoever, you have your random, what's it?
A random number generator.
Yeah. You do your thing, and then so they can't get mad at me, y'all. Kathy picked y'all. We're just applying the prize.
And I'm gonna try to make sure I get all 7 right. I'm gonna get all 7 right.
You get all 7 right. Okay, I need some kind of bells and whistles and stuff like that. All right, you ready? Just try to match my answers. Okay?
I'm ready.
You know me, so you know. All right, great minds think alike. This is the first edition, y'all. And you guys write in and let us know if you like it. All right, look at Kathy up there thinking right. She's thinking real good right now.
I'm ready.
All right. Expensive car. What did you think I said?
Oh God, you could have said Bentley. You could have said Rolls Royce. You said, oh, how many options do I get?
One, Kathy. This ain't no freaking Family Feud. You get 1 option.
Okay, expensive type of car.
Yeah. You know what? I give you 2.
Okay, good. Okay, and if I get the first one,
if you get either one, then you good.
Okay, I'm gonna say Rolls Royce.
And okay, and what's
you didn't? That's not what you said, though.
No, you give me 2 answers, and I tell you which one I said.
Oh, okay. So I'm gonna say a Rolls Royce, and then I'm gonna say Mercedes. Okay.
Yeah, I said Bugatti.
Okay, that was not even.
I woke up in a new Bugatti.
Oh, wow.
So instead, you gotta get 5 out of 7. How about that?
Okay, 5 out of 7 is good.
Okay, 5 out of 7. All right. Something you would find in a county fair.
Oh, okay. The first thing I had thought of was like cotton candy, but I'm not gonna go with that. Then I thought Ferris wheel. Is it Metro?
You matching me though. You're thinking how I would think.
Right. Well, Shay went to a county fair. The first thing she would think. Okay. Can you give me what letter it starts with?
No.
How she told me she don't want y'all to get that $50. Okay, when I think of a county fair, I'm thinking of.
You're doing good.
Am I doing good?
Yeah, you're doing good.
Okay, then I'm gonna go with the Ferris wheel.
And you get two answers.
Oh, right.
Think county fair. You know what I'm saying?
But I think they got the hogs, and I've never been to a county fair.
What?
I've never been to. I'm a Chicago girl. I grew up in the city.
Girl, listen, I'm not that. Me and you gonna have to meet.
We're gonna have to meet and go to a county fair because they got the Ferris wheel. They got cotton candy. They got the when I used to watch the Andy Griffith show, they would have like the pie jugging contest and the pickle contest.
All right, so you going with
Ferris wheel and cotton candy.
Okay. No, it's the funnel cake.
Funnel cake. Oh man. And I love funnel cakes. I love funnel cakes because my boys play baseball. I would eat the funnel cake.
Yes, the funnel cakes are the best. Okay.
Oh my God, yes. Okay, so I got to get all of the next ones. Popular television show.
Yep.
Okay, a popular television show that you would like. Let me see. I'm gonna go with it's gonna be on Hallmark Mysteries and Movies.
See, no, it just brings us a popular one. You know what I'm saying?
But what you would consider it's a popular TV show, or is it a popular TV show that you would think is popular?
That was popular for me. Yep.
Something that you would watch.
Yeah, or something you would have watched it too.
Oh, I'm gonna go with I'm gonna say Monk. Does it have to be recent?
It gotta be when it was no, just a popular one. You can go back to MASH. Yeah.
Okay, I'm not gonna say MASH.
MASH was good though.
And then I'm gonna go maybe Murder, She Wrote.
You know what? Murder, She Wrote would have been great, but a different world.
A different world. Wait a minute.
What?
I feel like I've been set up.
A Different World is my favorite.
You didn't tell me that was your favorite show.
It was one of my favorite shows. Television shows, A Different World.
Okay, give me the question, and then you give me my answer.
I'm gonna give you. Listen, we're gonna do one more, and I think you're gonna get this one. Okay, you ready?
I'm ready.
She's like, a movie title with the word love in it.
Oh God.
Come on, Kathy, you're a romance writer.
Okay, could be Love Actually.
And
Love Story.
there's a movie called Love Story.
Mm-hmm. It's an old movie though, like from the 70s or something.
Kathy.
Uh-huh.
You just
Love Jones. You know what? Because you know, I'm trying. Okay, you know what? Let me ask you a question. You think of the movie? Okay, I'm thinking of a color.
Red.
Okay, let's do another one. It's not as easy as you know.
Okay, check this out. We're gonna do one. Okay, we're gonna do one more. No, we're gonna do two more. And if you get the next two, then your person will win the $50 gift card.
Okay.
Okay, you ready?
I'm ready.
Real easy.
That's what you've been saying.
It's real easy though. Think of me and my foolishness and my silliness.
Okay.
Famous person who has red hair.
A famous person who has red hair.
Famous person who has red hair.
And okay, I'm going to say Lucille Ball. Hey! You know, I'm going to say Prince Harry.
He would have been late. Because I was like, now think of me and my foolishness.
And Lucille Ball. Okay, I got it. Now I'm on okay, so I got one.
All right. Now, a sport without a ball involved. Think about our earlier conversations about our family. A sport without a ball involved.
Let's see, baseball got a ball. Basketball got a ball. Tennis got a ball. Hockey doesn't have a ball. Soccer got a ball. I'm trying to think of because I get two, right? Badminton doesn't have a ball.
Yep. Something I would say though, too. Remember? Mm-hmm.
Something what would Shay say? Yeah. A sport without a ball.
Yeah. Think about our earlier conversations about our people, our family.
I know, and our people and our families was baseball bats, and baseball got
But what were they doing?
Oh, okay, I got it. I'm gonna go with boxing. Go with boxing. Y'all should have been here earlier.
Y'all should have been here earlier. Boxing. Oh my God. So you guys,
somebody's gonna get $50.
Somebody's gonna get $50. See, wasn't that great?
But you know what? It's hard because I'm trying to think, okay. You should give people 3 choices.
Okay. You know what? We're gonna give people 3 choices because you know Kathy is on there. What's an honorary Brown Book Series? We're gonna put her on the staff. Like
I come every week. I'm like, okay, is it Wednesday? And one time I got the time messed up because I, thinking Eastern and I'm Central, and I was like,
what the hell is she at?
I missed it.
No, I'm writing. This is hilarious. Kathy.
Yes, ma'am.
Author's moments.
Okay.
What's your most urgent priority for the rest of the year?
Getting through it.
The year?
I want to make it to the end.
I know this freaking interview was gonna be fun.
Okay. And also I have 2 books under contract that I would like to do too. I just want to how they say, run on, see what they're gonna be. I want to make it to I just want to make it. And I do want to get those other 2 books done.
We want you to get the other 2 books done too. Oh Jesus, that made my head hurt. My that hurt. Okay, author's moments. And being a novelist, what did you learn a little too late?
About promotion. I know some people seem to just know how to do the ads and the Instagram and the TikTok, and I don't really have that. I'm still figuring it out, how people know when to post and what to post and how to put the pictures together and all of that. And I'm still learning that. It's It's a lot.
It is a lot. It is a lot. I'm the same way though. I am. I'm like, girl, I don't know how you have to have a team for that.
And I don't have. I'm the team right now. It's me, myself, and I. And
how old are your kids? Listen, are they up in age or teenagers or something?
Well, they're not teenagers.
Okay, I'm about to say, because teenagers, you can be like, hey, get on here and your mama's social media and
And they know how, and I don't know how to do any of that. And I'm learning, but it's like it seems like as soon as I learn, oh, we don't do that no more. It's like, but I'm trying.
I can get the whole TikTok thing. I can, but as far as our, I guess, profession is like, how does TikTok kind of work for us? Kind of, it's just, I would
does it.
Yeah, it's a lot. Girl, Twitter kills me.
Well, you know what? I like to watch, like, I don't even know how to get on TikTok, but if somebody like put a TikTok on Twitter and I'll watch it, and I'm like, oh, that's good.
Yeah.
But I don't know, like, I don't know how to make a movie and all of that stuff. So I know that's not me. But even on Twitter, I'm like, it goes so fast and there's so much information. And then there's some stuff I read and I'm like, girl, just get off of here because now you're getting mad. And so, you know what I mean? So I'm like, okay, this isn't for you either because I'll be all caught up in stuff.
Yeah.
And then I'm like, girl, why are you reading this?
This ain't got nothing to do with me. Yeah. It's just, how you mad at people you don't even know. You feel like,
right, exactly. And then you know what? You come in the middle, so then you're trying to find out which is not your business. But I'm like, it don't happen. But I still want to know what everybody's talking about.
Exactly. And then I'm like, okay, you're hashtagging like, where's the beginning? Where this conversation start? Girl, it's so freaking confusing. But
I know. And then I tell myself, don't be so nosy. If but then I feel like I need, and I don't need to know. But I want to know is probably more like it.
You need to know, especially if there's anything to go on with the romance world. I needed to, girl, it was so much unrest last year and still this year that I'm like, okay, when I'm doing these interviews, okay, I need to know like who said what. You know what I'm saying? Like how it's a lot. So you have to do your research, especially if someone might be like, hey, Kathy, come in, let's do an anthology together. You don't want to be like, yeah, and then later on you find out that it was a mess.
Well, that is true. But some of the stuff I'll be looking at just be gossip, know. And I don't need to know that, or the stuff that really make me irritated. Well, maybe something like about politics or something. Because just I'm like, you're giving yourself. I'm like, see, you woke up in a good mood.
Yes.
Yeah, and then you ain't been awake 20 minutes, and now you up here.
Now you
who's fighting with who, and I'm like, now see, you didn't need to do that.
Is that you right about it? You are right about it. Yeah, because politics will have you cussing when you don't even cuss.
I be surprised what I discovered about myself. Turns out I do cuss. I didn't think I did.
Girl, politics.
I do.
Politics to have you switch at all kind of parties. It'll make you leave church and everything. I don't even know.
So I try not to do it, and I try not to. It seems like there's sometimes battles, like you said, in the romance, that I try just like and I'm like, you don't know none of these people anyway.
That's true, girl. Honey, it'll all be a mess. I feel you. Author's moments.
Okay.
All right. What are you most grateful for right now in this moment?
I'm grateful for so many things. I'm grateful for my health. I'm grateful for my family. Because I have a wonderful husband. I have wonderful sons, wonderful brothers and sisters. I'm grateful for you for having me on the show. I know you were not expecting it, but I am. I am grateful because you be having all these big names on, and you could have been like, well, she ain't on the New York Times.
Please, honey, you are a big name to me. Believe that.
Well, thank you.
I'm grateful for you because, like I say, every Wednesday you're there. I'm like,
and I'm gonna keep on being here every Wednesday, even though that game was hard. I'm gonna have to make sure other people don't do better than I do. I'm gonna have to come back and be like, Shay, wait a minute.
It's like the pyramid. We're gonna get this thing going.
I'll come back.
You are definitely coming back. Author's moments. If you could have tea with one fictional character, who would it be?
And I knew this question was coming, and I did not study for it. Who would it be?
Who would it be? One fictional.
A fictional character. I would probably say it would be one of Beverly Jenkins' characters. I really liked. I'm trying to think of what his name is. He's on the cover with his shirt open, and what it was Nighthawk, I think it was. And I mean, he just got like a six pack. It was purely shallow reasons. We're not gonna be having no, great. I would just be looking at him.
I'm coming to that tea party. Believe that.
We're not gonna talk. I mean, I'm just all you got to do is stand there so I can look at him, and I'll be sipping my tea. But I knew this question was coming, and I am unprepared.
Well, that's good. You are prepared, girl. You gave your
that would be who it would be.
I'm coming to your party.
You are invited.
Cool. If you could sit down with your 15-year-old self, what would you tell her?
15 was hard, so I would tell her it will get better. It would get better. I mean, think of high school, and I was not in a popular group. So I was. It would get better. It'll get better. I wasn't in popular. I was not in crowd. So, and plus I had strict parents, so we couldn't go to, hang out and go to parties and stuff. We had to come home after school, which doesn't help you get in the in crowd, bye, but it keeps you out of trouble.
That's true.
So I would tell her it gets better.
It gets better. Okay. Kathy, what would your pen name be?
Actually, this is my pen name, Kathy Douglas. But if I had a different pen name, it would be something like, I think I like the name like April. I don't know, April.
I thought
you thought I was gonna say what?
Oh no, you were just like, April. I'm like, April.
That's the first. That's the first name, and I was trying to think of the last name. Again, because see, this is what happened.
Okay.
When you said you was gonna have new games for me, so I was like, okay, I don't have to think about. I don't have to think about answering that one. So it'd be like something like April, and then something like French sounding at the end. So like Montague or something like that.
April DeBro.
Right, there you go. Something like that. Yeah, something like that.
Okay, then. That's cute. Okay, Kathy Douglas why do you have a pen name? Just because you're like, I want to get a pen name.
Well, why do I have a pen name? Well, my dad, his mom died when he was about 3 years old. And her last name was Douglas. So I always felt like she didn't get to live a long time. So that I would use her name as a way to keep it going.
But that's what's up.
Yeah, I mean, my first name is Kathleen, so that's what I did, the Kathy. But Douglas is a family name, and she died so young.
Oh, that's so. Look at you, man! Awesome, and stuff. I absolutely love that, Kathy.
Yes, ma'am.
Cat mama.
Yes, ma'am. Shay Baby.
Yeah, dead or alive.
Dead or alive.
If you were okay. A party and could invite 5 people from any era, who would it be?
Okay, now I have thought about this a lot.
Okay.
I've seen other people's answers. So the first 2 are my parents because they both passed and I miss them.
I didn't hear that. Okay.
So, and then the third would be my grandmother, my paternal grandmother, because my father, he didn't know, he couldn't remember what she looked like. Oh. So this way he could see her. Oh. The fourth person would be my brother, oldest brother who passed. So that now the fifth person is going to be a chair. I can tell you, I thought about this, Shay, and it's going to be a chair. And I have 4 remaining siblings. So what I was going to do is just let them rotate because it's a long 12-course meal. So I'm going to let them come in and stay for a couple courses so they can see the rest of the people who passed. If that's acceptable.
That's acceptable. And that's so freaking sweet.
Yeah, I would do that. So everybody gets to come in and see.
That's so nice. Look at you.
Yeah. Remember the crime. That's not my makeup.
You know what I'm saying? Then won't listen. We okay? Get my stuff together over here. That is so.
Okay, get together. Okay, so that's what I'm gonna do.
That's sweet. That's sweet. Well, Kathy, time has flown by, and it brings us to the end of our interview. But you know, we have one last question. Well, you know, we got one last question.
Let me guess what this question is. No, I'm kidding.
But before we get to our last question, I want you to tell everybody where they can find your latest novel. Your new novel just came out on the 25th, correct?
Yes. It's Redemption on Rivers Ranch. It's everywhere. It's on ebooks. You can wherever your ebooks are sold, whether you have a Kindle or a Nook, it's on both. It's in bookstores. It's in Walmart. It's in Meijer. So wherever books are sold, you can get it.
Okay, and where can they contact you with all your social media handles?
My website, Kathy Douglas Books, Douglas with 2 S's, just like it's spelled there, books.com. You can find my Twitter, my Instagram. You can sign up for my newsletter, and my Facebook there. And if you send me a message, if you want to send me a message, I always respond.
Yes, you do.
Yeah. So that's how you can basically, if you go to kathydouglasbooks.com, you can have all the links there.
All right, sounds good. All right, Kathy, last question. First, I want to just say thank you for coming.
Thank you for having me. I've had such a good time.
Me too, girl. I'm going to have to save our off cameras for the bloopers or something. All right, last question, Kathy. If you were writing a book about your life, what would the title be? The
title would be It Got Better.
Because
it did. It got much better.
It got much better.
Yeah.
That's so sweet. I ain't gonna take it to elaborate because I don't want to be start crying again.
I know, right? I was doing so good up until then. I was like, oh, I know, but I that's who I would have at my party.
That's what's up. I really appreciate it. Brown Book Series, y'all know what's up. Make sure you go check out everything Kathy Douglas. She is really, truly a friend to the show, and we really, I appreciate you so much, man.
Well, thank you. I appreciate you.
You're awesome. All right, hold tight for me.
Okay, doke.
Tight. Oh, you know, I got these new banners and stuff. You know, I don't be knowing which is which. Yeah, here we go. Okay, hold tight. Hi, Brown Book Series. If you enjoyed the interview, and I know you did, please like and subscribe. All right, y'all know the routine. 6 o'clock, you're right here, the Brown Book Series. 7 o'clock, you're going to go over to Authors Behind the Pages with author Reese Ryan. And then at 8 o'clock, we're going to cruise on over to Cruise Radio with Iris Bolling for Iris Moments. All right, you got it. 6 o'clock, right here. 7 o'clock, Reese Ryan. 8 o'clock, Iris Bolling. Make sure to like and subscribe. We'll see you guys on next week. God bless and be safe.
Oh, look at that. I must cut out this new too. The thank you for watching.
Your brown book, baby. It's for you, it's for us. The fantasies, no one can judge us, no one can judge us. This is for us. Open up your brown book, baby.